dedicated to all my hardworking entrepreneurs out there. I see you. So whether you run a hair salon or a life coaching practice, or you're a freelance copywriter, whatever type of business you're running, this one's for you. So here's my question for you. Are you feeling invisible? Does it feel like nobody knows that you exist? So maybe you've got a smattering of customers, but not as many as you'd like. Maybe when you send out your emails and newsletter, you get like one appreciative response, or maybe none at all. Maybe you see other people online, people who've got thousands of fans and sold out programs, and you think to yourself, gosh, I'm so invisible compared to her. I'm never gonna catch up. I've worked with so many clients over the years who struggle with this feeling of invisibility, and I've totally been there myself. Many years ago, when I decided to quit my job in real estate and open my life coaching practice, that was a pretty tough transition in 2007. In the real estate world, I wasn't world famous, but I was pretty well known in my community, and I'd even won an award for being a top seller in my region. I was making pretty good money, and people knew about me and respected me. My clients liked me, but then I decided to walk away from all that and reinvent my entire career. As a new life coach, I was breaking into a completely new industry where nobody knew my name. I didn't have any fans other than my mom, and I didn't have any clients. I didn't have anything. I was starting from square one, and for a little while, I felt pretty invisible. I remember feeling frustrated because when I introduced myself to people and said, I used to sell real estate, but now I work as a life coach, a lot of people would say, well, what the heck is a life coach? What do you know about life? And some people assumed I'd be crawling back to my previous job in no time. They couldn't see how I could possibly make any money as a coach. Even my own husband was pretty skeptical. Long story short, if you're feeling invisible, or if you're feeling frustrated because it seems like nobody takes your work seriously, or nobody cares about what you're doing, or no one seems to want to hire you, I've been there, and I know how discouraging that can feel. But you don't have to feel invisible forever. There are specific things that you can do to build awareness about your business and get those client bookings and sales rolling in. And there are specific things you can do to boost your spirits and keep yourself feeling optimistic and motivated. So let's talk about some practical steps you can take. If you're feeling invisible right now, here are some things you can do every day. So number one, keep reminding yourself why you're doing this. You started your business for a reason, probably for several reasons, and maybe you want to double your income, maybe you want to create products that change people's lives, maybe you want to work from home in your PJs and never commute to an office again. And maybe you want tons of personal freedom so you can set your own hours or get paid to travel around the world post-COVID. Whatever you want, stay focused on that vision. Keep those goals in the center of your mind every day. When I crack open a can of wet cat food for Moses the cat, he stares at that cat food bowl with laser-like intensity. He never takes his eyes off that bowl. He is focused. So you've got to treat your goals with the same intensity that Moses treats his cat food bowl. Focus. Don't let that goal out of your sight. And if you have a tendency to forget your goals, I recommend creating some type of visual reminder for yourself that you can see every day. So write your goals in huge letters on a piece of poster board, put it on your fridge, or make a vision board, or put a sticky note above your desk, or get a custom piece of jewelry with a word or phrase that represents your goals, like freedom or boss or 100K. I've got one on right now that in Italian says, this is it. It reminds me like, this is it. This is your one and only life. These visual reminders can really help. Number two, talk to people about your business every day. If you're feeling invisible, then you've got to make yourself more visible, and you've got to spread the word about what you're doing and get your name out there. This isn't going to happen magically. It's your responsibility to make it happen. This is part of what you signed up for as an entrepreneur. So there are 1,000,001 ways that you can build awareness about your business. So you can buy advertising, you can do Facebook ads, you can run webinars, start a podcast, build an online fan base. You can do all kinds of things, but the simplest way to start building awareness about your business is just talk to people. This is simple to do, and it's free, and it's more effective than you might think. Chat with people as you go about your everyday life. Send an email to your aunt and let her know about your new business. Text your best friend and let her know that your website's finally up and running. Talk to your barista that you just opened a new business and that you just opened registration for a new program. Tell your gyno, tell your yoga teacher, tell your babysitter, tell your book club, tell your Facebook friends, tell everybody. Email, text, call, chat in person while you're standing in line at the grocery store, post-COVID. Talk to 1, 2, or 3 people every day, and over time, that really adds up. And after a month or two, that could be 60, 120, maybe even 180 people who know about your business, who didn't know anything about your work before. So who knows where those conversations might lead? Some of those people might want to hire you, or they might pass your name along to somebody who needs you. If you're thinking to yourself, I hate talking to people. I don't want to talk to people about my business. Well, I'm going to say something pretty blunt to you. If you're not willing to talk to 1 or 2 people every day, then you probably shouldn't try to be an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship is not for you, because being an entrepreneur means that you're willing to talk enthusiastically about your ideas and your projects in person, on the phone and online, at every possible opportunity, or at least a couple of times a day, at the bare minimum. If that sounds like torture to you, if you're unwilling to do any of that, not even for a couple of minutes a day, that's fine. Not everybody needs to be self-employed. Choose another career path and you'll be much, much happier. So here's my last piece of advice for you. Number 3, remember that everyone has felt what you're feeling. If you're feeling invisible, take comfort in the fact that every successful entrepreneur has felt what you're feeling. And honestly, many still feel that way. I started my coaching business with a big dream and 0 clients. I started from square one, just like everybody does. I felt invisible at times. That's where everyone begins. Even superstars like Beyonce all have to start somewhere. Beyonce started her singing career when she was just a teenager, doing pageants and talent competitions. Numerous times she lost. She didn't get the trophy or the prize money. She felt incredibly discouraged, but she didn't give up. She stayed focused on her goals and she kept marching forward. That's what we all have to do. Everyone starts with basically nothing. 0 clients, 0 subscribers, 0 reputation. The journey of entrepreneurship is all about taking nothing and turning it into something. So if you want to run your own business, that's the journey you're signing up for. So keep running, keep reaching out to people, keep talking about your business, keep taking action to spread the word about the exciting work you're doing, keep running towards your dream, keep running every day. I know you want to be a winner, and winners don't quit on themselves.